remember many, many years ago, my son Wyatt, who's now 21, he's a couple of years old and was cutting teeth. Only child. I'm very, very protective and anxious parent, was then, still am. And I remember I was helping the child come down the stairs. And he was moving quickly and jumping around. And in a split second, he turned his head and banged his tooth on the step. Crack! I heard this sound. I said, oh no, I picked him up. He started to scream. When I turned him around, there was blood all over his face. I about lost it. I carried the kid. I was like, oh no. I phoned up the dentist quickly and said, oh my God, it's going to get blood all over the place. I don't want to get it. Mrs. Loyd, just come in with the child and we'll deal with it. So I quickly drove in, and there they were waiting for me. They knew me, and they were prepared for me. Yeah. A lovely, young, handsome dentist and this cool little group that helped him, all of his assistants standing there waiting to help Wyatt. They whisked us in, and he said to me, Mrs. Loyd, you must hold on to your child. You've got to hold on to Wyatt. Snug him really tightly so that I can look at his mouth, because Wyatt was screaming. And I said, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I sat down in the chair, and I snuggled him up just like this. And I closed my eyes because I was pretty upset too. And I started kissing his little head. And I said, it's okay, baby. It's okay. You're Mommy's big boy. You're Mommy's big boy. And then there was this silence in the room, and kind of weird. And the dentist cleared his throat. Mrs. Loyd, I don't know if this is really helping Wyatt, but I just want to tell you that feels really good. Oh my gosh, I've been kissing on the dentist's hand. I thought it was the kid's head. It was like making out with the dentist. Oh my God. Well, at that moment, my friends, I had a choice to make as to how I was going to react to this. I could have been really embarrassed and infuriated, and how dare you allow me to kiss your hand. But I decided to have a little bit of fun with it. And clearly they were all waiting for me, waiting for my reaction, waiting for the cue. And I sort of went into my deepest sort of sexual voice, and I said, Doc, we really got to stop meeting this way, baby. They all started laughing. The dentist was howling. He had to stop working for a bit. And Wyatt stopped crying because everybody was laughing. And in that split second, the doctor reached in and pushed his little tooth back in, and it was fine. At that moment, I thought, what a miracle, this could have happened. When I left, we were starting to walk out. Everybody was still kind of grinning, and I poked my head in right at the very end, and I said, hey, Doc. He said, yes, Mrs. Loyd. I said, see you in 6 months, eh? Oh, man.